It's got a long driveway, but the mailbox out front is labeled.
Copy. 2 miles out.
Got a Whiskey Fox, Whiskey Mike, both gunshot wounds to the head.
A raw and grisly crime scene captured on police body camera.
I want to let you know, because of the scene, I did go get a gun and bring it down here.
It's in your vehicle?
Alec Murdaugh, a member of a powerful family in South Carolina's Low Country, visibly shaken as the bodies of his wife Maggie and son Paul lay just feet away.
This is your wife and son?
And son.
Okay.
It's bad. Check the pulses.
Yes, sir.
Paul's body is found by the room in the kennels where the family stored dog food. And just a little ways away, Maggie is found also face down near the old airplane hangar shed.
They were both shot to death outside their property, a place they call Moselle.
Moselle, the Murdaugh family's sprawling 1,700-acre estate outside Hampton, South Carolina. Home to Alec, Maggie, and their 2 sons, Buster, the oldest, a law student at the time, and Paul, the youngest. Alec Murdaugh's voice on the 911 call from that night, frantic.
Hampton County 911, what's your emergency?
This is Alex Murdaugh. I need the police to answer immediately. My wife and child just got badly.
The twisted story of Alec Murdaugh's descent into the cold-blooded murder of his wife and son, the focus of a new Hulu series, Murdaugh, Death in the Family. The show inspired by real events, recreating that chilling 911 call.
This is Alec Murdaugh of 4147 Moselle Road. What is your emergency? I need police and an ambulance immediately. It's my wife and my child that have been shot badly.
Acclaimed Australian actor Jason Clarke transforming into the role of Alec Murdaugh. Your performance gives me chills because even when you listen to the real 911 call and you see the real body cam, there's a performance going on.
Yes.
What is going through your mind as you're doing that performance?
There is the doing of it, exactly as is. And there was a certain thing where I leant down, I said, listen, I told Cameron, I'm gonna be down there for 8 seconds. He's down there for 8 seconds. Let's match some of as many of the things that are worthwhile doing exactly to give it across. Is he genuinely shocked? Is he genuinely upset, or is he putting it on? That question that you're asking needs to be asked.
It's a tale of Southern succession, the entitled 4th generation of a powerful legal family.
It's only cheating if you get caught.
Clarke disappears into a good old boy persona to play Alec.
Buster boy! Come on, Paul, get up your fat ass and get over here. Come on, I mean it, get over here. Your brother just got into law school. Come on. Here it is.
It's a real man.
This here's to the Murdaughs.
The physicality of your transformation is remarkable, down to the accent. I did not expect to hear this Southern accent from
You
an
expected to see Alec Murdaugh, though.
Y'all seem to think this is a discussion.
Well, shouldn't it be?
Don't go sneaking your little ass out there now.
No! Oh, don't!
I'll go check.
There is an appetite. There is no filling this hole that he was digging, man. You know what I mean? I dig, man, I just need more dirt. But, you know, I'm shoveling this dirt out. And eventually it caves in. But it caves in through choice.
The series also gives voice to the often overlooked matriarch of the family, Maggie Murdaugh.
We felt like Maggie Murdaugh was sort of a footnote, right? She has one line in her Wikipedia. She was the matriarch of this family and she was killed by her husband. And so we needed to know more and why.
Actress Patricia Arquette tries to bring the audience those answers in her portrayal of Maggie.
Can I give you some advice?
I would love that.
These Murdaugh men, they're tough. So you gotta be tough right back.
What drew you to Maggie?
I was really fascinated by the story as it was coming out. All the things he did, it was just so outrageous. It was so diabolical. It was so hard to imagine.
Do you worry at all about the balance between humanizing
somebody who is perceived as a monster and yet being honest in their full humanity.
I think we would do a great disservice if we didn't show how beguiling and confusing it is. You do fall in love with them. It does feel authentic, and to some extent it is for them. So I don't know how else to tell this story.
For me, that makes the monster.
Perhaps the downfall of Alex Murdaugh really begins here, on Archer's Creek. Paul Murdaugh, 19 at the time, takes his parents' boat out with 5 of his friends.
First, they go to a party where they're drinking, and then after midnight, they go to a waterfront bar, and then they leave to go home.
Paul he's swaying. I mean, he clearly is intoxicated.
According to investigators, that night, the boat eventually crashes into a pylon by a bridge, throwing 3 of the friends off the boat, including Mallory Beach, who is nowhere to be found. A week later, Mallory's body is recovered. Then, 2 months after the boat crash, Paul is charged with 3 felony counts of boating under the influence.
And that case drags on for years.
There's also a civil lawsuit that's brought by Mallory Beach's family against Alex Murdaugh, and it's about to blow everything wide open.
So the family of Mallory Beach is seeking $10 million from Alex Murdaugh because it was his boat. That case is putting pressure on Murdaugh. He's going to have to turn over financial records. So put aside how much they're asking for. The bigger concern may be all of my fraud could end up getting exposed.
Alex never made it to that hearing where he would have had to disclose his financials.
This is Alex Murdaugh. I need the police to answer immediately.
Because just 3 days earlier,
Central 717 scene is secure. Both gunshot wounds to the head.
Paul and Maggie were shot dead. Today, Alex is serving 2 consecutive life sentences for the murders of Paul and Maggie. He maintains his innocence and is appealing his convictions. He was sentenced to an additional 40 years in prison after pleading guilty to 22 federal financial crimes. He also pled guilty to 22 state charges. And still, years later, so many lingering questions that haunt this family and South Carolina's Lowcountry. For much more on this story, watch Impact by Nightline, Making of a Murdaugh, now streaming on Hulu.